All right, guys, awesome work tackling that 6-9 practice side, or reteach side. Now, I want us to take a look at the 6-10 research. After all, this was the lesson that we really struggled with as a class. Let's go ahead and read the first problem. We'll know that everyone is reading and focusing on this problem if they go ahead and put their right index finger on that number 1. I'm going to have the sub go ahead and pause this video until they see that everyone is on the same page, literally. All right. 4 members of the choir raised $635 for an upcoming trip to Vienna. Hey, that's in Austria, like Salzburg. No, we're not talking about it now. Sophia raised $50 more than Jackson, and Jackson raised $100 more than Emma, who only raised $60. So then, how much money did Aiden raise? This is one of those problems and one of those questions again, where we get all the way to the end of it, and you go, who the heck is Aiden? Right. But it's important that we also have a lot of really cool, important information. I've got 4 members, 635. Sophia raised 50 more than Jackson, and Jackson raised 100 more than Emma, and Emma raised 60. Whoa, that's a lot of essential information, but I'm going to need to make sure that I'm including all of it in my thinking as I go down this page. So let's talk about this. What is the exact amount raised by Emma? Oh, because it's given right here in the problem. Emma raised $60. So now I can say Emma equals 60. And I'm using a little e for Emma. The amount of money Jackson raised is related to the amount of money Emma raised. Whoa, related? What do I mean by that? Go ahead and silently raise your hand if you think you might know what we mean by related to the amount Emma raised. Go ahead and go now. I'd love to hear at least 2 to 3 suggestions or ideas. Hopefully you guys were thinking about the fact that in the problem it says Jackson raised 100 more than Emma. I can show an expression for this. I can also show it as an equation if I use J for Jackson. I also already know that Emma raised $60. So I can plug in everywhere where that E is, I can plug in a 60 and add 100. So now I know that Jackson raised $160. Cool. Now let's take a look at this next step. The amount of money Sophia raised is related, and there's that word again, to the amount of money Jackson raised, which you just found an expression for. So now I want us to use this expression to show an expression about how much money Sophia raised. I know, it's getting out of hand, but go with me here. If I show an expression for how much Sophia raised, I need to first start by going E plus 100, because that's how much Jackson raised. And I'm going to put that in parentheses so that I've properly grouped it together. Now I can go back into the problem and say Sophia raised $50 more than Jackson. So I know it's addition, and I know it's 50. E plus 100 plus 50 is going to be equal to the amount Sophia raised. Now again, go ahead and plug in E, which we know is 60, into our problem. All right, looks like Sophia earned $210. All right, now we're to the tough part. The amount of money Aiden raised is the amount of money each of the others raised subtracted from the total raised. Whoa! Write an equation to represent this fact. So the first thing I need to look at is 635. I know that that's the total they raised for an upcoming trip to Vienna. Now I know that I need to subtract what Emma made, what Jackson made, and what Sophia made. And I can show that by going minus E, minus J, and minus S. equals Aiden. Now, I can now show, because I've already solved for these, I can plug them in. Emma is equal to 60, Jackson is equal to 160, and Sophia is equal to 110. All right, go ahead and do your math on your math board. I'm going to give you 2 minutes, timed out to 3, 2, 1, flip, and go. All right, go ahead and 3, 2, 1, flip for your answers, and hopefully you got Aiden raised $205 for the upcoming trip to Vienna. Cool. All right, go ahead and try 2 and 3 on your own. We're going to give you 3 minutes for each, so 6 minutes total. We'll start the timer now.